Welcome to Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking features delicious recipes and cooking tips from the Gulf Coast's finest chefs and restaurants. Watch as popular local chefs prepare their special dishes with natural gas. Coastal Cooking is brought to you by Pensacola Energy, provider of clean, efficient, natural gas.
My guest today is Chef Daniel Watts from Classic City Catering.
Hey, how are you?
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
You've got some wonderful dishes for us. I see a lot of great ingredients here. Tell us what's on the menu.
All right, today we're going to cook a couple different things. I've got a shrimp, corn, and black bean fritter that we're going to start off with, and it's going to be topped with a lime, sour cream, a little micro cilantro. I'm going to do Philly cheesesteak sliders on king rolls, and then we're also going to have bacon-wrapped filet bites stuffed with blue cheese.
Great for entertaining, huh?
Absolutely.
Good
Bunch
deal.
of small bites.
Yes.
So I've got everything together right here, and we're just going to use our little RoboCoupe here to put it all together.
Okay.
Dicing up some jalapenos and some green onions to add that freshness to it. Put the corn, which is about 2 cups of corn. It's a corn fritter for sure. 2 eggs. You know, it's roughly on this recipe. I do 1 egg per cup of corn, so that it binds well. We've got flour, and then get these jalapenos and green onions in there, and we'll start putting it all together in this skillet.
So this goes fairly quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a real nice, quick and easy, as long as you have all your ingredients ready to go. And you know, the jalapenos, you don't want to overdo it. You just enough to spice it up.
And of course you de-seeded these.
Absolutely.
Because that's where the heat is.
Yeah, sometimes they're sneaky and there's heat all through, but this one, you don't want to hurt your guests. So.
That's right. That's right. And look what pretty color it's going to give it too.
Absolutely. So that and a little green onion, and then finish off with that micro cilantro. Brings a lot of aromatics to it and flavor.
So is this a popular item on your catering menu?
We do a couple different types of fritters, so yeah, it's one of those things that it's easy to go anywhere with and put out. People love them because they're one-bite samplers. Seafood, we're in the Gulf Coast, so everybody loves shrimp.
Perfect. Now, of course, David Penniman owns Classic City Catering, and he has, y'all been around for 28 years.
26.
26 years. Well, it seems like 28.
Yeah.
Well, that
David's
is
been
wonderful.
doing it a very long time. Yeah, it's awesome. So with this, I'm just going to give it a couple quick pulses just to get it all mixed together. Really, your batter is being made with the corn pulsing down, and the egg is your binding agent. Then we get a little black bean in there, a little black pepper, a little salt, 2 more good pulses. And now with this, you just want to lay your shrimp on and get them started. And we're going to spoon this onto it.
You did not puree that.
No, just get it a good blending, yeah. Because you want all those, you want the chunky corn, you want the chunky black bean.
You want to be able to see it.
A bite, yeah. Something very, a mouth, something in texturally, because you want you don't want to eat baby food.
This is pretty thick too, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
And you seasoned your shrimp?
I did, a little salt and pepper. You could blacken them if you wanted to, whichever works, Depends on the event you're having. So once your shrimp start getting a little color, you'll be ready to go ahead and get your fritter batter on there. And it's only about a tablespoon's worth. You don't want to get crazy. You want the shrimp to stand out.
Now look at that.
And once we flip it, it'll cook the other side and you'll see like the shrimp showing through, so it'll look really good.
This is really different. It's going to be a beautiful presentation.
Thank you.
And what size shrimp do you recommend? Medium?
Yeah, medium to large. The bigger the shrimp, you could actually open it up and fill the middle of the shrimp. This works as a stuffing also, but for this application, I do like a 26-30 size shrimp, which is, medium. You could even, if you wanted to go so far as to just put the chopped up, like small chunks of shrimp in, you could.
Oh, okay.
But I like the visual appeal of the shrimp in it.
Oh, I see. You do see the shrimp on the other side.
You can see it kind of looking like a fresh pancake, so it's good and golden.
So how long does it take for the...
About 2 to 3 minutes to get it all to come
cook?
together real well. Looks like I'm gonna need a little more oil.
Beautiful. And your shrimp certainly don't take very long, and it doesn't look like...
And then these
Further
will,
mixture will
once it
either.
starts to dry out, it'll all kind of glue together. And it's a made little appetizer bite.
I love that.
We'll just give those a minute to cook. And
Okay.
then this sauce I'm putting on top is just a fresh zested lime with sour cream, whipped together, a little salt in there, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder to add flavor. So we're getting these almost done. You want to make sure that it's not looking too wet because you don't want it to be raw egg in your mouth.
Oh,
and
okay.
then the micro cilantro will top it off, and that'll be our golden little appetizers.
Looks great. So how can you tell when they're done? Is it just firms up?
Yeah, see how it's holding together as I pull it off?
Oh, okay.
Years of practice.
That's right. You know, practice makes perfect, so I believe
So how
that
close
for
am I?
sure. You're doing good. You are almost perfect. I can't call you perfect. I don't want you to get the big head, you know. So
No, I'm not ready
keep
for
you
that.
grounded.
Somebody needs to. All right, while these last couple are finishing up, I'll go ahead and top those so you see the finish. See how they're staying together nicely though?
They
Because now they're
are.
forming into like, basically a corn pancake on your shrimp. It's really nice.
And this is the creme fraiche?
Yeah.
Tell everyone what creme fraiche is.
Literal translation, fresh cream.
Fresh cream?
If you were in a French kitchen, they take their cream and put it on top of the stove for a day and let it basically curdle and age on its own.
But you can buy this?
You can buy it, or you could kind of shortcut it and make it with heavy cream, a little sour cream, which already has the active cultures in it, and then lime juice to
Okay.
speed it up.
Look how beautiful that is. Wow.
And like I said, these are really easy to do, easy to, have friends over, cook real quick for them.
I know they're delicious. I can't wait to. I might have to try one of these during the break, okay?
All right, not a problem.
They're beautiful. Well, let's take a break right here
All
because
right.
we've got more dishes from Classic City Catering, so stay with us.
Thank you.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Local home builders are seeing greater demand for natural gas. Here's what they have to say.
The comments that I've heard from the customers who've had the all-electric homes and moved to a natural gas home are the convenience and ease. Being able to turn their stove on and get that heating just right. And of course, something like the tankless, which would give them the endless hot water. So there is a convenience level that comes with gas, and I think, I want to say comfort. There's a comfort level that comes from having natural gas in your home.
Pensacola Energy. Go blue and save green.
Heating water with electricity versus natural gas can cost twice as much, and tankless natural gas water heaters can add even more savings. So don't get soaked with higher energy costs. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Welcome back. I want to introduce Lauren McManus. She is the Sales and Event Manager at Classic City Catering, and we have a lot of information to learn from her. But first, Lauren, let's start our next recipe.
We're gonna move on to the Philly cheesesteak sliders on Hawaiian king rolls. Quite simple recipe, but it's really good and easy to entertain with. So these come in 24 packs, and I cut them down into 4 groupings of 4 that are a little easier to work with and makes them real nice on the melting and everything. Cut them in groups of 4 open and just reserve those off to the side. These buns are awesome. They have a nice sweet flavor and they go with everything.
They do.
So you
I
really
love them.
can't beat it. And then just gonna julienne up a white onion and then a green bell pepper, and I'm gonna saute those together on a flat skillet. Move in with the steak and then incorporate it all together, a little salt and pepper, top them with provolone cheese and melt them in the oven.
Are you sure that's it?
And that's pretty much it. It's simple.
Well, this looks great. Another quick and easy recipe from Classic City. So good. Lauren, you have been there how long?
I've been with Classic City about 5 years now.
5 years?
Yes.
And you get to plan everything?
Yes. If you call the office, you'll be the one to talk to me. And yes, I'll help you plan and get everything together for your event.
Okay. Good deal. And you keep all these guys in
Yes, I try
order?
to.
Well, I know it's a team effort. It has to be, right?
Yes.
To pull the events off that you all do.
Yes. We have a really good team, though, at Classic City. A lot of us have been around for a while, so we all kind of know our quirks and how we work together, so that kind of helps.
Yes, it does. And Daniel, I know you are a welcome addition
Oh yeah,
to the team. You've been there 6 months?
6 months now.
6 months.
Which, feels like longer because I've known David so long, so
Yeah.
it was easy to slide into the kitchen and really
But you know
join
what?
the team.
There's a difference between being a chef at a restaurant and a catering chef.
Oh yeah, there's a big
Tell
difference.
us what the differences are.
Well, there's a lot of more planned for execution prep that you have to do in catering. You have to be ready to do anything on site and ready for anything on site to go wrong,
Right.
which is a lot more, a little bit more stressful. But once you figure it out, it's really kind of fun and interesting. It's just another aspect that is cool to know and work around with.
Well, in a restaurant too, you have a planned menu.
Yeah, it's
it's
standardized, pretty much runs the
standardized.
same gauntlet every time.
Right,
All
right.
your equipment's there, ready to go. You don't ever. It's just so much more convenience of having everything at your fingertips. Sometimes we're on site and we got to take all of our water, and you wouldn't think that, but if you need to boil water for a dish, that's extra
that's
something
right.
you're carrying. So you have to be thinking every aspect out.
Yes. But every event is different. So that has to be fun. There's nothing gets stale, does it?
No.
As far as
And I like
events.
that every day I go to work and I get to set up a kitchen in a new location.
Yeah.
Sometimes the scenery is amazing because it's somebody's wedding and they want it to
yeah.
be beautiful. And it's just really, it's like brand new every day.
Yeah. And this is what type of meat, Daniel?
This is a top roast that we actually smoke on site and shave ourselves. We're a fresh ingredients company. We do fresh product. Our can shelf looks scarce because we don't use anything out of the can. That's another treat, that a lot of people don't think about when you prep
Sure.
everything from scratch. It's, it adds to it. It brings the flavor.
Of
It
course.
changes everything up.
But you could get deli meat.
Oh yeah.
This.
You can get roast beef anywhere,
Yeah.
and you just want it to be super rare and get your deli to shave it as thin as you possibly can,
So you can put it on the grill or the
Right.
griddle and
hibachi
heat
style
it. Yeah, that's right. This would be fun to do right in front of your guests, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, especially if you have a kitchen as nice as this one.
Yes.
So we're really just trying to cook the pink out of the meat, warm it all up together, and then I'm going to put it on these little rolls and go into the oven with it.
Another one-bite appetizer.
Oh yeah, and you want to make sure when you're doing this, you don't want to have your pan too hot because things will stick, and you'll over caramelize the peppers and onions. And anybody who's been to the Northeast and has had these Philly cheesesteaks, even though this is a little difference of it, it's all about that steaming of the peppers and onions. Steam the meat and incorporate that flavor. And any Yankee will tell you that.
Okay. So that's important.
Oh yeah.
Wow, the aroma is wonderful, isn't it, Lauren?
Yes, it smells really good.
Oh, and by the way, I did have a bite of our first
Yeah. How was that?
Dish. It was wonderful. Very, very tasty. I love it.
All right, so I'm just gonna put these on the rolls and get ready to top them with the cheese and pop them in the oven, and then see how they look when they come out.
Super easy.
Oh yeah. And you know, it's like you just saw. As long it's quick, it's tasty. You know, even if you're just hanging out and want to make something quick for the family, this is something that nobody expects. 1 onion, 1 pepper, and a half pound of meat goes a long way. And then, you know, provolone cheese is the preferred cheese on this one.
2 slices and then top it.
We'll go a little extra.
3?
Everybody likes
good.
melted cheese.
1 for you and 1 for me, Lauren. How about that?
That's good.
I built it upside down.
I'll take that one.
You're the chef. You can do that. We will eat it for sure.
Put them on your baking sheet and go into the oven with them. And about 375, it only takes about 5-6 minutes from this point. And these are gonna come out melted and amazing.
So that's all you're waiting for is the cheese to melt,
Right. Yeah, all the work's been done now.
Look at that. I think you might have some done.
We're gonna turn off this burner here.
Oh, Daniel, those look beautiful. Look at that.
And then these are little sliders. And the king rolls, they come pre-cut, so they kind of fall apart on their own, which makes it a pull-apart treat for everybody to get to
And
enjoy.
you know, they do have that little sweet taste
Oh, yeah.
that I bet complements this beautifully.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's
That,
just delicious food.
I love it. Let's put that right up here. Okay, you guys, Classic City Catering has been around 26 years. What is David Penniman's top dish that is the most popular, I guess?
He has this appetizer that he does, and it's been around for a while, and I would probably say it's the most requested. It's his fried oyster on a warm brie baguette with Creole tartar sauce. And he tops it with microgreens, and it's bite size, and everybody just craves over it when we're at
Loves
events.
that.
And then plus his crab cakes.
Oh, the crab cakes. His crab cakes are amazing. I can see why.
Oh, yeah.
They're the top 2. Well, that is so great. We're going to talk more about Classic City Catering and do your last dish right after this, okay?
All right. Thanks.
We'll be right back.
Natural gas dryers may cost a little more than electric ones, but they dry clothes quicker, making them cost half as much to run. So now who's getting taken to the cleaners? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Natural gas homes are in demand. Here's what home builders have to say.
I would say majority of our homeowners that come in and talk to us and see us, that is one of the first items that gets brought up would be natural gas. A lot of our customers are on the energy efficiency side. There's really no way you can argue the efficiency of gas over power, in my opinion. That is a very, very big selling point in our houses is natural gas.
Go blue and save green with natural gas from Pensacola Energy. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Cooking with natural gas is more controlled than using an electric range. But more importantly, they're less expensive to operate. Don't get burned with electric. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
We are ready for our next dish, Daniel.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the bacon-wrapped blue cheese stuffed filet bites. And I'm gonna do a little garlic shallot, Dijon, and Worcestershire sauce on top of that. And then I've realized we got enough time to throw in a little Boursin cheese dip that goes great with any event. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this off by,
right?
I'm gonna dust these with blackening seasoning and then do a quick sear on them. And then I'll just start stuffing them because you wanna sear them before you wrap them in bacon so they finish in a timely manner as well.
Okay, perfect. Another 1 bite
Yeah,
appetizer?
it's the best way to do it, 1 bite at a time.
Yes. I love this. Well, while you're doing that, we're going to talk more with Lauren. Tell us about the process that someone goes through to book an event. I know your lead time is very, very important.
Yes, we're booking events as far as 6 months to 8 months out now. So the basic process is you just call the front office, and we're happy to help you with finding a venue, music, lighting, linens, tables, and along with the food. And we also do bar services as well.
So you're a turnkey,
Yes.
right? That is wonderful. And you do so many different type of events, from sit-down dinners to, the wedding receptions, of course, and reunions. What else? Office parties?
Yes, office parties, Christmas parties, Mardi Gras, receptions, rehearsal dinners, milestone birthdays. We do a lot, which is fun for Daniel and I because we're able to do something different every day.
I love it. Keeps the variety keeps everything fresh, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Keeps
really
us-
nice.
Keeps us on our toes in the back. too.
Absolutely. And talk about keeping you on your toes. Do you usually have a plan B, C, and D if plan A doesn't work out?
Yes, especially if the event is outside.
Yes.
So you kind of have to plan for the weather, and things like that, and size of traffic, people coming too. So
Now, you all reach a large area. You go from Mobile to,
30A Destin area.
okay, to the Destin area. And anything in between,
Yes.
right? Okay. But it's very important, I want our viewers to know that if they want to use your services, don't wait till the last minute.
Right, yes, we're very fortunate to be very busy, but it is good to call as soon as you're looking to book an event or have a date in mind.
When you choose a very popular caterer, that's what happens, right?
Yes.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, we're very fortunate.
Yes. Do you all ever get a downtime, Daniel?
It doesn't feel like it.
No?
We stay very busy. David's been in this business for a long time, running Classic City, and we're kind of the go-to guys in Pensacola right now. So it's, there's always something.
That's right.
It's really nice.
Yeah. And Pensacola's growing and just, getting better and better, and folks are enjoying all the things that Pensacola has to offer, including our catering companies. Okay, tell us what you did.
So I
With
blackened
me.
the steaks. I'm giving them a little sear. I'm about to flip them before I pull them off and stuff them with the blue cheese.
Okay.
Don't skimp on your blue cheese on this. It's really good to make sure you have something with a great flavor. Right now I'm using a Roquefort Bleu, which is a French blue. It's just amazing. It's got really nice notes. It's tangy, but it's like smooth. So when it gets finished off with the bacon around it, you've got the creamy, the bacon, and the blackening spices add a little bit of tingle, so it kind of all comes together really nicely. In the pan, I've got a little Worcestershire, some red wine, Dijon, garlic, shallots. Those are all simmering. We use local honey. David supports local. We have a garden out front that we pull. We cut our own herbs. We have spinach, beans out there. It's one of the coolest aspects, I think, is having on-site vegetables that
Right.
are always fresh.
And
So-
those herbs being fresh, that you can go out and pick whatever you want.
As
You
a
change
chef,
your mind,
it's a
you can go out
treat.
there and get
Yeah,
it.
it's a real treat. If you need just a little more, it's always there.
Right.
So I'm gonna let that sauce reduce down a little bit. I'm gonna flip these steaks and then we'll start stuffing them up.
Okay.
In the boursin, I've got an herb mix of dill, thyme, basil, and a little bit of curly parsley, butter, and cream cheese. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts cream cheese, 1 part butter.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna RoboCoupe all that together to be nice and smooth.
Okay.
This cheese goes with pretty much anything. It's just a side dip. You can put it on an apple with bacon and arugula. It's
Oh.
really nice to just, something with that much versatility.
Good. So will you finish these in the oven?
I will, because I want the
After
bacon
you
to
wrap the
finish.
bacon?
Right.
Have you par-cooked your bacon?
I did a little light par cooking, about 6 minutes in the oven.
Okay.
Just, you don't want it raw, because otherwise your steak will overcook and your blue
Right.
cheese will run everywhere.
Okay.
But as you see, I'm putting a good sear on the steak, because you want that caramelization, and it locks in all the flavor, so you don't want to lose it when you
That's
got the
important.
blues.
That's right. Ooh, that looks good. You picked a nice tender cut of steak. Or beef.
Only the best for you.
That's right. And Lauren. Because Lauren, we're going to enjoy all this in a few minutes, aren't we?
All right, so I'm gonna pull these off, set them on my plate. I'm gonna make a little incision in them, about 3/4 of the way through, stuff them with blue cheese, wrap them with the bacon, and then pop them in the oven, turn the RoboCoupe, and then we'll be good.
We're ready. You all have a catering menu, of course.
Yes.
Probably an extensive one. But what if someone wants a special dish done? Will you all accommodate them?
Yes, we do custom menus all the time.
Okay.
And we accommodate a lot of dietary needs these days, gluten, vegan, vegetarian.
So you do gluten-free dishes
Yes.
too. Oh, wonderful. So many people are requesting that now.
Yes.
And the restaurants are becoming more accommodating, aren't they, Daniel?
Understanding,
Okay.
I call it. Understanding.
Yes, well, that's a good word. But really, it has become kind of a health issue, I guess, and it's nice when you can cater and, to their needs.
Yeah, we like to make sure nobody leaves hungry. So if they can everybody tries to get something or have a big variety of it at an event. And we do custom menus all the time, like I said, and if somebody has a family recipe, we do that as well.
And you do all size events?
Yes, we do intimate parties of 10 to 12 to parties of 500. So.
I would love to follow you during one of those.
You say that now. It
I
makes for
didn't say do anything. I just want to watch you.
It makes for a busy week.
I bet it does. Because you can do so much prep, but then a lot of it you want fresh.
Day of, right?
Yeah,
On
it's
site.
day of, right. So that's where the coordination comes in, doesn't it? You know what? While you finish this, you're stuffing the cheese now.
Yeah.
Okay. You made a little pocket.
Right. I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and stuff a couple of them and wrap them, and then
Okay.
we'll pop them in the oven and
And
finish
I'm
them
going to
off.
give everyone our telephone number.
All right, sounds good.
If you would like written copies of today's recipes, you can call Pensacola Energy at 436-5050, or you can visit our website, coastalcooking.com. And Daniel, look what you just pulled out of the oven.
Yeah, these are the bacon wraps, blue cheese stuffed filet bites, and had them all prepped up and filled, so they're good to go. We're gonna go ahead and set these on our platter.
Oh, those look good.
And like I said, I was making a little boursin over here with our herb mix, thyme, basil, dill, garlic, cream cheese, and butter. And then we're gonna have it to go with our bread and our steak. It's a true meal right here.
It sure
In
is.
bites.
And this would make a good spread for anything, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Topping?
At breads, anything, if you wanted to put it on an apple with bacon and arugula, that's great. A little endive, a little Belgian endive, it goes great with. It's got a little sharp bitter notes that this creams out well.
Beautiful.
And then we made that sauce. We'll finish that right on the steaks there.
Lovely, look at that. Beautiful, our 3 dishes from David Penniman's Classic City Catering. Look at this. Well, before we leave, Lauren, tell our viewers what your website is.
Yes, you can check out our website at classiccitycatering.com. On there we have a lot of menus and sample pictures, and you can also check out our blog and our Facebook and social media pages.
Wonderful. And Daniel, as always, you have done a great job.
Thank you very much for having me.
I can't wait to see what you do the next time you're on.
I can't either.
He always has to top himself, and you always do a great job of that. But this is just a sample of some of the things that our viewers will find on your catering menu. And you also will adapt some of their recipes for their catering event if they have something special they want served. Right, Daniel?
Absolutely.
You'll do the recipe
take care
for
of them.
There you go. Anything to make them happy, right?
That's right. Anything to
Okay,
make
well,
them
this
happy.
is going to make me happy, and you too, Lauren.
Yes,
Just a
can't
few
wait.
minutes, because we're going to enjoy this, right? Well, we want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you'll come back next Sunday for more Coastal Cooking.
This has been Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking is brought to you by Pensacola Energy, provider of clean, efficient, natural gas. Join us each Sunday at 6 p.m. for more Coastal Cooking.